everyone, it's Sammy from Sammy's Sweet Life, and I have an iPad unboxing. So I had been thinking about getting an iPad for a while. I really like the hand lettering on the iPad, and I just recently discovered digital planning with an iPad, and it looks like a game changer for me for planning. And so I was debating back and forth whether or not I would get the brand new one that just came out, and the differences are mostly in the pencil and then the processing power, or getting the cheapest iPad. And they actually have some really good Black Friday deals, so I was really tempted to do that, but it came down to the difference in the pencil. My husband and I went to the Apple store, I tried out both situations, and I ultimately went with the more expensive one. So with that said, I would not recommend going to an Apple store and picking it up, especially if you're placing a pickup order online. I had one of the absolute most horrible customer service experiences going to their store. If I can avoid it, I will never go back to an Apple store. It was that bad. They treated me like absolute garbage, and nobody was there to help me with the situation. And from start to finish, between placing my order and actually getting my stuff in hand, it was over 3.5 hours. So most of that time was my little girl and I sitting there in the Apple store waiting for them to get my order ready or something. I don't know. They made me call customer service by myself versus them trying to get it taken care of for me. So I'm sitting in the Apple store where there's plenty of people that should be able to help me, and they're making me call customer service, which is absurd. The whole thing was ridiculous. They were rude, and they're some of the most pretentious, a-holy people I have come across. And so I was super triggered by the whole experience, and I had half a mind not to get this from them. Like, that's how bad their customer service was. It was just absolutely atrocious. I've never been treated so poorly in a customer service situation than right then. And so I was super triggered. And so anyway, I finally, after the whole ordeal, have my iPad and my pencil. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox these today. There are a couple things I would point out here and there. We're just gonna go ahead and open up the pencil. If you're new to Apple stuff, the brand new 2nd generation pencil only works with the new iPad Pros. So there's two sizes of iPad Pro. I got the 11-inch, and there's also a, let's see, there it goes. There's also a 12 and something inch, 12.5 inch, something like that. And so here's all your pencil stuff. I think people are obsessed with the stickers. I don't know if you guys actually ever use the stickers. I thought it came with stickers, but I guess it does not. Anyway, Apple Pencil. Doesn't look like I have any stickers in there, which I don't use them anyway, so I don't really care. So there is the pencil. Let's go ahead and open it up. And so this one, compared to the other pencil, the original, this one is a lot more matte finish. It does not feel slippery at all. It does have the little straight edge side so that you can double tap, and different apps will have different features. That gives you the erase when you're in the Notes app. There's what it looks like. This one's pretty cool because it doesn't have the end cap, and you don't have to stick it into the iPad to charge it. It just sticks to the side of the iPad, and that was one of the big killer features for me deciding to get this one versus a different one, is the Apple Pencil. It feels, you know, really similar to a regular pencil. I do like the flat side. I say the difference between this one and the other one is night and day difference. It's just so nice and sleek and nice feeling. So let's go ahead and dive into the iPad. I did get the 11-inch and just the 64 gigabytes, which is the smallest version. Let's see if I can get it open. This box is pretty tight. So anyway, I'm still really, really excited about my iPad. I was just like, come on people, give me my iPad. Don't make me wait around all day and twiddle your thumbs. Just let me get what I paid for. But anyway, still really, really, really excited about this iPad. If I can open it. There we go. It is a really super tight fit. So I did end up getting silver. I was really bummed they didn't have a gold, because I got the new gold watch and I got the new gold phone. I really wanted it to be gold to do the whole matchy-matchy thing. But alas, it matches my MacBook Pro, so there it is. There's the back of it. Silver and shiny. And there's the front, and I already have some fingerprint marks on there. I did just put on lotion, so there it is. There's the camera. I'm just gonna set it down and see how wobbly. Oh, it's very very barely wobbly. I was really expecting it to be super wobbly. It's super duper thin. It feels pretty weighty, but it's also pretty light for as big as it is. And I will say, I'm not a really huge fan of these squared off corners. I realized, you know, they wanted to be able to put the pencil on the side, but I really like the look of the old iPads with the, you know, the smoother edges and not this really sharp corner edge look. So I do prefer the look of the old one, but I do also really like the uniform bezel. It's going to take a minute for you to be able to see. There it goes. So it goes really uniformly around all the edges, which I do really like. I do like they got rid of the home button. I'll show you guys the pencil. Since I'm a lefty, the pencil is on the wrong side for me, I feel like. So that's kind of awkward. There you go. You can see the edges there. So that's really nice that they're all even and uniform, and it looks really sleek and nice. I will say the one thing, I will link to a video showing one of the Apple gurus breaking iPads, and it does feel really flimsy. Like me feeling on the back, I feel it giving some. It's a really flimsy metal. And he ended up just being able to bend the whole thing. Of course, he's really trying to bend it and see how indestructible they are, but it bent really easy. So I would say you really have to have some kid gloves with this one. This is, see, I feel it giving on that metal, which is just not cool. For an $800 device, and when I add the pencil, it was about $1,000. I expect it to, you know, be more sturdy than that. It feels really flimsy on the back there. And I feel like the older iPad models didn't feel flimsy like that. So that's definitely something to note. That was one reason I really considered the other one after seeing it in person and feeling it. The pencil was the main reason I ended up going with this one. It has a lot more processing power. This is actually way more powerful than my MacBook Pro, because my MacBook Pro is quite old now. There you go, it just snaps on and it's pretty tight. Like, people are shaking it, it's not coming off. I really do like that that's staying put. I'm gonna go ahead and walk through it, play with it for a while, and then probably do some sort of review video for you guys. But first impressions are, it looks pretty sleek. It's very different from the other iPad Pros even. They really did a full redesign with this, redesigned the pencil, and so it looks really nice and crisp, and the silver's not bad, but I do really wish they had the gold. I was kind of bummed when they made the announcement and they didn't have the gold. But anyway, it looks really nice and sleek. One other thing about the pencil, I tried both of them out, and this one just feels a little bit more, I don't know, grippy onto the screen. I felt like it felt a lot more like paper. It does have a little bit of a stick to it, and I don't know if they redesigned the pen tip or redesigned the iPad screen or both. I really don't know, but it definitely was not as slick as the original iPad Pro with the Apple Pencil. This one I feel like I could write a whole lot more intuitively versus the other one. I was kind of slipping around, more like when you sign your name for a credit card reader. If you sign your name, it's kind of all over the place and slippery, whereas this one I really feel that control with the tip of this. So that was a really big key for me to get this one, especially if I'm going to try to do digital planning. I really want to be able to have a pen and pencil that feels pretty natural. Like, I don't feel like I need a screen protector. I know there are ones that you can get for the other models to make them feel more like paper, but I just like the way that it feels when I'm writing with this one. It feels really normal and intuitive. So I think that covers everything. I'll be back with a review shortly for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really apologize, I'm not super peppy because of the whole customer service experience, but also I'm getting a little cold, so I feel kind of congested and just under the weather in general. So that combined with the customer service thing, I'm not my normal peppy self, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video anyway. Be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you like these kind of unboxing and review videos. I'm really excited to be able to have some new gadgets and be able to play around with them. And I hope you guys really like the video. So have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.